Back when I stream, let's go. How's it going? How's it going? We're back at it once again for the stream. Imagine that, Magic Dragons. Oh, legends. How's it going, Mitchie? How's it going, Forecraft? How's it going, Sicker? How's it going, Evelyn? Oh, you guys all coming in? Oh, you guys all coming thick and fast. How's it bogging? I'm so close to. Are you getting so close to the Injustice 2? I believe in you, man. Like 40 more hours of grind properly. 40 hours, man. A literal afternoon's work. That's what I say. Not too long now to look forward to. Hell yeah, man. I'm so happy for you, dude.
180 streams in a row, officially 6 months in a row. Let's go.
Well, technically 8 months would be like 182 or 183. But still though. No, actually, we talked about this earlier. We talked about this like basically when we played Dark Souls 1. But technically, it'd be 182.5. So I'd have to be streaming at midday in my time. Wait, I do it Yes, but who cares? Who cares? Because I actually don't know. But no, though. I hope you guys are doing okay though. You cancelled some streams, so I've had this streak for longer than 6 months. Yeah, true. You got a fair point, actually. You've got a fair point, my G. You are not wrong. Oh wait, what the hell? No way, it's been 6 months. Well, despite all that shenanigans though, I don't know, you tell me, I don't know why, it feels like 2 weeks. That's what I'm saying. I've been doing some grinding though in between streams, to be fair. You've been on that Injustice 2 grind to GOAT. I haven't been on that Dark Souls 2 grind. We're on the twos. For some reason we're coming in twos. 2 people grinding the sequels to games. Imagine that. It's like at least 3 days. At least 3 days. Take it or leave it. But wait a minute, what we need to do? We need to go to. Why am I here? Oh no, that's right, because we need to go to break stuff. Yippee. But no, what I should do before we carry on. Legends, you'd be proud of me. You'd be proud of me? There will be a game. There's a game arriving at one's door in the coming days. And once then we're done with Souls likes, you'll be very happy with me. You'll be very happy with me. So I will say this now. If it's not Fallen Order, I don't want to hear it. Well, you may want to hear it then. You may want to hear it. It will take a few months. It'll take a few months for us to get around to doing it, so don't expect it anytime soon. I'm just saying. Okay. Actually, I need to go ahead and update. I need to go ahead and update this actually. I mean, he got Fallen Order in his library already, so it's definitely not Fallen Order. Well, no, actually, I don't have Fallen Order. I don't have Fallen Order. What do you mean? Well, not officially digitally anyway. I'm not a huge fan of playing things digitally. On Steam? Nah, I don't have it on Steam. I don't know why it's mentioning it. He sings a lot. Yeah, I do sing quite a lot. But I don't know why it's saying that. Go away. Because Goats was here when you got it. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Oh, I know. I know, but still, it should have updated at the very least. I like 90% you had on Steam. You probably, yeah, you might have to look back though on the account. It was there for a small period of time, but then obviously stuff happened. Keyword had. Yeah. Keyword had. But It's fine now. It was there for a small period of time. And it was very cool. And very, very kind as well. Very, very kind. They don't have Fallen Order noted. No, yes, exactly. I don't have Fallen Order anymore, but I'm getting it back. I'm getting it back. So, yes. I was going to hopefully try to lead on to that question. Maybe I should wait a little bit longer. But no, obviously it'll take a bit of time for us to get to the Souls-like though. We need to obviously go ahead and play through. We obviously need to go ahead and play through like Dark Souls 3, Bloodborne, Sekiro, Elden Ring. But hopefully once we get through those, and potentially Hollow Knight. I got a bit of a feeling I might get through Hollow Knight first. Yeah, we'll be going ahead and playing hopefully the Star Wars games. that's the kind of plan of action anyway. It'd be something nice to be fair though to actually go ahead and end everything out on. Because by that point then I would have needed a new experience. What happened to you on Steam? Yeah, Steam. Oh no, to not go into it too much. Basically, I did have it. But essentially, it was. I'm not. I would prefer not to. Say too much. It's basically just. It was a very very thoughtful gift, very very thoughtful gift. But I just wasn't there right at the time. You just prioritizing BS. Exactly. Exactly. It was a very very thoughtful gift. But obviously it didn't line up properly. And to be fair, at that time, I don't think I was even ready to play new games. I wasn't too ready. But that's okay though. That's okay. And Flop hates me. Yeah, sure. Evelyn's gift. Oh, okay. Well, yes. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Do you know what? Let's rip the band-aid off then. Let's go ahead and rip the band-aid off. Yeah. Basically, it's also as a declined her gift. Basically, initially, yeah, Evelyn was very, very kind about obviously giving us Fallen Order, but basically what happened was that was around about the time that we were playing Doom 3 and such, and you see me now. We've been keeping ourselves very, very busy. We've been keeping ourselves very, very busy since obviously that little thing. So I feel like it would have been a bit unfair for us to go ahead and take it there when it was like, well, not gonna be until like June until I played it. So I just can't wait for you to realize what you're missing out and so on. Exactly. And that's the main thing. That's the main thing. But I've also got Fallen Order, and I will hopefully be getting Jedi Survivor as well. So I'll be committing myself to the franchise, as I would normally do for something like Sly and whatnot. So you'll see both games coming out of me. But no, though, you stand there in that room saying, "Wow, I should have done this early too, right?" Well, the thing is though, is that like obviously not know that I should have now. But doing it earlier, I think that's the thing. That what I'm starting to realize is that, like, I want to play these games. I never not trusted you. It's just that I was getting through Godzilla, Deadpool, we're replaying the Dark Souls franchise. We were going ahead and playing tons and tons of games. And because things are basically around about that point as well, it was also Christmas time, so I also had to kind of account for family's gifts. So yeah, it was gonna be those are lots of bits going on. So I just felt like it would have been a bit too much for me. That's a life flop. Can't speak for Cope, but you never trusted me. You never trust me. I do trust you. What do you mean? At least I can tell you, I told you so every single time. Yeah, honestly, you'll have that card now to play every single time. Just copy me, get a lot of games in your library at once, and slowly go through them. No, I don't want to do that. I don't like doing that. And that was a little bit what the that was a little bit one of the reasons why I didn't kind of accept it then. It's very painful, so it's great. Yeah. The thing is though, is that as well when it comes to digital media, it's not something you can as well. I don't know. I think Legends. What I'm starting to realize when it comes to my gaming time, is that I don't tend to stockpile games. I'll tell myself what I need to play next. Don't get me wrong. Like my backlog is there, but I haven't committed to it yet. So it essentially means if I don't get around to playing it, there's no water of a duck's back. However, though, if I have to go ahead and just start accepting gifts left, right, and center, playing a bunch of games that I know that I can buy, and stuff like that. Yeah, you see me now that we're not gonna be able to get around playing them for like years. So I want that to be like a realistic expectation. And none of that none of that shenanigans. My backlog's so long, it turned into a back library, and I hate that I can't play through them faster because of life. Yeah. And I think that's it as well. I think it's very important that we have a healthy relationship with games. Very healthy relationship with the games. It's nothing that you really need to be too overwhelmed with. And God bless you, Evelyn. Evelyn. You just caught me at a time where it was literally like on board with games. So it fell on a bit of a weird time. But however, though, like I said, I've now committed myself mentally to it. So it will obviously happen after we get through Dark Souls. So again, yeah, I'm talking about it now. I'm talking about it now, even though that I'll probably be getting on the plane in around about June time, June, July. So yeah, this is how far. Like even with like the games I currently own at the moment, I'm still haven't looked that far into the future. So yeah. But to be sitting there collecting dust, I'd feel so bad. I'd feel so bad. But my 100% backlog contains almost 60 games right now, and I own them all on Steam. And just stare at them, and that doesn't include future games or games I want to get, like, or like streams, etc. Yeah, exactly, man, exactly. Yeah, when I say I don't have to buy, I mean it. Yeah, and that's it. So I don't know. I think I'm for sure learning about my habits when it comes to buying games and such. Oh, he's been vanquished as you would. But do not fear, though. Do not fear. We'll be getting around to playing them. I just obviously I just would not want to, because things are obviously I'm the streamer man, obviously playing some games as well, so I don't want to there be like any huge expectations. When obviously well I'll obviously be able to tell you what you can expect from me. But yeah. However, though, it's all good though. It's all good. Go ahead and get these out of the way. But also as well, I'm not gonna lie. When I was playing Doom 3, back before Christmas, oh, oh, Legends. I never played a game more in my life. I was burnt. I was burnt. It was funny. Very funny. Very funny indeed. with me though. Also, what I should probably mention though, that despite all those shenanigans, we have been, well, actually, to be fair, we might be coming up to an achievement soon. I've been trying to get as, oh, good. We've been trying to get as far as we can into this. How am I? Oh, bloody hell, man. We're just like this going low. But after yesterday's stream where we were finishing out Alone's fight and such, like finishing out Sir Alone's fight, like not. We have basically went into we're now into obviously New Game Plus now. So what we're doing is that we're just primarily focusing on completing this run, and then we probably won't be able to do everything today that we need to do to obviously platinum it, because obviously we still need to go into New Game Plus as well. However, though, I would have to expect, Legends, that we'll be done by tomorrow. We'll be done by tomorrow. Which I think would be awesome. And we can move into Dark Souls 3 then. Move into Dark Souls 3, get that game out of the way. And then we can get into the fun ones then. Get into the real fun ones. Like, no. 2, 3. No. There you go. Which would be things like Bloodborne, Sekiro, and Elden Ring. Very nice. And you're dead. And you're poof. Okay, so we got Duke's Freya, the Duke's Dear Freya boss soul. What occurs from here? Oh, spiders. We examine it? Nice. But we should be getting the Master Sorcery, hopefully. And also Max... Whoa, Massive Hexes, Master of Sorcery. I really hope we can get this. We're getting two big ones out of the way. Well, let's hope, let's hope. So throwing it back. Yippee! Yippee! And off he goes. And off he goes into the land down and the long lam dom labu babu. And a wabi babu babu baba. Final bonfire was rekindled. I do look back though on all that we played though, and I'm not gonna lie though, I can't believe I played through 90 hours of Godzilla. It still kind of baffles me because that was like pure grind. I never realized I could do that. I still look back on that experience being like, man alive, I look back on it with a lot of fondness. Okay. So we're gonna trade. Now, we've got new ones. So we're gonna be getting Crystal Soul Spear. Okay, so some of these spells can only be obtained in New Game Plus. Master Sorcery! Let's go! Let's go! Beautiful. Beautiful, that's one out of the way. Okay, and then Binding Bolt. Okay. Flame Weapon. And then Numbness. Massive Hexes. Let's go. 2 out of the way. 2 big uns out of the way. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Let me go ahead and just update our notepad. So, Crystal Soul Spear. Yep, Crystal Soul Spear. That is now all out of the way. We're now complete in terms of our sorceries. We're now complete in terms of our sorceries. Let's go. And then let's quickly go ahead and just delete these if I can. If I can. Trash. I hate the fact that I can't bloody... I hate the fact I can't do it. There you go. I want to delete it. No, I want to delete it. There we go. Okay, so we got that out of the way. Bountiful Sunlight. Do we have Bountiful Sunlight? No, I don't think we have Bountiful Sunlight, but that'll be something we get anyway, later on. Sold on New Game Plus Plus. Blue Sentinels Covenant, yeah. Binding Bolt, we got that one now. We have gotten Flame Weapon, so we need one more Pyromancy, which would be sold by a fella. And all of the hexes as well we've done, so we can now yeet this one out. Trash. There we go. Move all that to trash. And move all of these to trash then. Beautiful. Okay, so that's going to make things a little bit more simpler to keep a track of. Okay, so now all we need is just a few, like maybe 1 or 2 miracles, and 1 or 2 pyromancies. And then we're done. And then we're done with the game. We're free. But that will require us to go into New Game Plus Plus, so I'm not... It's still taking like a good few hours or so. Are we doing anything now? We're just going to be upgrading ourselves, it seems. Endurance level 40. Sick. What we're doing now is that we're going to be going straight to here. Hey, at least we were able to go ahead and do that, though. Hey there. Sick. So where are we going next? We need to go to Twin Dragon Riders. So that will be this way. Nope, we're not going that way yet. That's going to be going toward the castle. Dranhak Castle. Which, frankly, we do not want. We do not want Dranhak Castle. But what we'll do, the legends are, we'll hope, and what I hope is that we should be able to get to, I would say, if we can get to New Game Plus, that'd be ideal. Like basically the end of this specific episode here, or New Game Plus Plus. Then we can work from there, but might take a bit more. But obviously, actually working in New Game Plus Plus may take a bit of time, so we might end up starting Dark Souls 3 in the meantime, in between streams, and then we can start off then. The stream, next stream, strong. I think for me personally, Legends, I think I do see that I've been kind of not exploring many new games lately. I've been kind of falling back just so that I can try and catch myself back up. But what we can do though, now once we kind of know where we are, and obviously just like kind of do a bit of a push to try and kind of get back up our backlog a little bit. We should be a lot more freer then to try out many new things. Many a new thing. But I think the primary time thing at the moment is Dark Souls. Dark Souls franchise. Once we get that out of the way, once we get this out of the way though, we're good, we're chill. We can then just move on to whatnot. But it must happen. We must catch ourselves back up. I go to storage, we're gonna go ahead though and go ahead and do this though. USB device. Yes, perfect. Because yeah, I think obviously we got that kind of backlog there of like the Batman games, Spider-Man games, and God of War 2018, God of War Ragnarok. So I'd want to replay, which I think the only games that we're replaying from that list is the Batman games because we only played through them once, but then they weren't platinum runs, they were just casual runs, so I think that would be a quite fun experience. And then God of War 2018, God of War Ragnarok, which those were just fun. Those were just fun. There's nothing wrong in that. I'm just saying this now, they're just fun. I'm not even angry, I'm redoing those ones. Like things like Hollow Knight, Soakson, well to be fair, Soakson I'm gonna wait until there's an official disc version for. Maybe I just need to start waiting. Let me be a bit more patient. Wait for the disc versions to come out and then just play through all the other games first. It's a nice way of being able to at least ow. And manage the whole gaming thing. There you go, that's one up. Heal. So with how many games are getting bloody released, man, on digital media, I think what's bloody happening is that I'm getting bloody overwhelmed. I'm getting bloody overwhelmed by the amount of content that's getting released nowadays. I think that's it. I think that's it. Like I remember a time where it felt like everything was just that bit manageable. I've lost that. Ow. Come on. Come on. How far would I have to run back? Ah, I know why. Let's go ahead and just run. Let's just go ahead and just run this back. Nope. Wrong one. Copy to console storage. This, please. And Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin. Let's go. Because yeah, why I think it's something you're not very aware of when you're in it, but damn, when you come out of it and start playing like some older games and you come back in it, jeez Louise, does it get a little spicy? Does it get a little bit spicy? Okay. Anyway, let's go ahead though and let's crack on with some of these things then. So we had a bit of an issue there with those guys, but we'll just try this again. Nope, nope, no elephant, please. We don't have any elephants in this room. We don't have any elephants in this room. One, whoa. 2, 3. Heal. I needed more than just one heal. Oh my god, bruh. See, now you guys don't see this, but I've been having this issue a lot lately. Because obviously I'm trying to really push now to get this game finished. Bloody, I haven't been like meticulously kind of working my way through each and every area. I've just been like, oop, oop, let's just go. Let's just go. Let's just run through and see what happens. And in fact, it is quite the funny haha. It is quite the funny haha. Go ahead and continue though. As we would. As we would any other day. Okay, press again. Dranlac Castle. Dranlac Castle. Go. Do it. Press again. Nope. No, I don't want that. No, I don't want this. I don't want what you're giving. Okay, these guys are so annoying. Even when I pop 2 S's in a row, man. Even when I pop 2 S's in a row, I'm still not getting. Dude! How? Bruh, leave me alone. Please, leave me alone. Because of this guy as well, the obviously in the night. Can you please, okay, there we go, that's enough. Fine, let's go. 2, 3. No. Thank you. No, thank you. Okay, now you get staggered, which is nice to know. Two, 3, 4. And then 1, 2. I hate those. I don't like them. They're not nice. They're very anti-pog. Okay, and then we can just start scooting our way down here. window? Free window now. Doors now. Open sesame. Open sesame and only me. Anybody come behind me? Yep, there is somebody coming behind me. Well, there's one fire first. There you go. I'm gonna go ahead and just quickly do this. Go to my jeweler quickly to like use up my stuff. Go ahead and use up my stuff. Bearer of the cash. No, actually, to be fair, do we even have it? Yeah, we do have enough. That's cool. Get that into my vigor, my vitality, but not. And then King's Gates. If we can get the King's Gates, Glass, Knight, Demon of the Sun, boss fight, Guardian, Ashen Mist, Heart, Giant Lord, Throne Watcher. Okay, got a few guys to get through. I do know that luckily though, it's only gonna be this wall we're looking to do. 2, 3. Go up here. Go up here. Go up here. Nah, I think the next one we need to go obviously Twin Dragon, so we need to get up there first. Around. Have a gander. Open this up, I guess. Can we tap it? Luckily, that actually doesn't hit us. It doesn't really hit us doing that. Which is funny. Just stay exactly still. Just stay very much still. Fine. Gotta be sneaky. Hunt rabbit. And this is gonna be a bonfire underneath here, which we need. 2, you can go off the edge. Just light the bonfires, and if we die, we can just come back here whenever we want. Whenever we feel. And also, I think since there's gonna be, yep, there's gonna be that guy right here. Okay, bruh. 2, 3, 4, 5. Luckily, they stagger a bunch from my blade. Perfect. Perfection. Utter perfection. Okay, and then we talk to a woman. Say hi to it. Hello. Hello. No need for 2 rulers. I think there is. Democracy and all that. We go ahead and get Pilgrim Belclair. Pilgrim Belclair. And then we say hi to your mother. Hey boy. 1, 2, 3. Bit pain. Bit of pain. A bit of pain here and there. Ow. Get it again. 1, 2. Nope. Ah, okay, so now this is when these guys get both coming down. Oh. Ouchies. try and deal with one of these guys first. I get it. I get it. I get it. No need to be so hostile. 2, 3, 4, 5. Very nice, very swag. Very nice, very swag. Then we go for bonfire. Speak to him. He can help us with some of our fights, to be fair. So I'm trying to make sure he gets to get through all of his dialogue. What in tarnation's going on outside? Bloody hell. Okay, so we need to get obviously the king's. Jeez Louise, there's some loud bikes in such a very quiet neighborhood. Anyway. As they would be. As they would, as they would be. Why would they not? Actually what we could do here is quickly go ahead and just upgrade ourselves again. I tend to just like to upgrade myself continuously. So then we have the ability to just like, I don't know, crack on. Crack on. You know how it goes. There you go. Less is land. Less is land. Be weird. There you go, 25. You know what's funny then? 24. 25. And then this, that, nope, there we go, bog. Boggy woggy. Okay, let's try it again. So, King's the Key's passage, King's the Key passage, we need to pop up here for. Nope, not that. We need to go over here. We go up here for. No, we'll try and get as far as we can though in today's stream, but I'm not going to try and push it. I think we've been very, very productive. Very, very productive indeed. Go away. Open this boy up. And then grab some of you. Then you're gonna open up this for us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ow, no, no. We've had many a conversation about this. We've had many a conversation about this. And then, yeah. What's he doing? That's interesting. You wait for that to open. Oh, he just returns back to the last bonfire. Ah, fascinating. So he basically just kind of goes back then to the obviously the elevator that was going down. Which yeah, I guess is in the watchtower, isn't it? So I do guess it's in the watchtower. If it can eventually come down. Some time in the near future. There we go, finally. Something out of the Magic Man's hat. And then back up we go. And back up we go. What do we have in here though? I like how we haven't really used a lot of these like daggers and stuff. We're just like all these like other bits we really have not used. Temporarily increases strength. Could be useful. Maybe. Possibly. not know. And then get through here. Oh, you've got to be serious. He can't even take stamina. Bruh, bruh. 2. Oh, I wonder if because like I'm not two-handed it. Trying to actually aim at him, but obviously looking away and swinging is not a very good idea either. There you go. So I think it's just mainly that I just need to make sure that I just two-hand it. There you go. Soul Vessel, Fire Seed. There you go. Go here. Strong Magic Shield. Strong Magic Shield, please. There you go. Okay, let's do this. Okay. Cool, that's fine, that's cool, we're good to go. We're good to go now? Okay. So the next part now is the glass fight. I do realize though that we will probably have a shenanigan or two to do. And I remember this at this point I was actually struggling the last time, so we may need to do a backup just to be on the safe side. I remember actually. Do we even have enough? Oh wait a minute, I don't think I have enough SS flasks for this. I might quickly go back to the last bonfire just to stock back up on Estus before we carry on, and then we'll go back into the fight. There we go. So we have the full 12. Just the full 12, just to kind of keep things streamlined, keep things chill. There you go. King's Passage. Try this again. You are alive. Oh my god, you can actually do that. I didn't realize if you can get them soon enough, you'll be able to chop their heads off. Gee, that's cool. Okay, that's a little bit gruesome, but cool. And then before we carry on, yeah, because the thing is, the last time I actually came by here, I saved my game. But then I did a boo-boo with the man, the myth, the legend, Ben Hart, and I had to like completely exit out of my game. You guys might see it if you're daring enough to see the off-stream gameplay footage. Storage to USB device, yes. If you're daring enough to go ahead and see the off-stream stuff, but yeah, it was mehuntal. Not very nice, not very chill. It was very hectic. Very hectic in one's deed. There you go. Who's about to do this? Touchpad. Touchpad. Yep, just casually do your thing. As per usual. Nope, don't want online mode. Thank you. Thank you very much. I continue. Nice. Nice. Okay. So, what are we doing now? We're doing this and that. And we're going to be summoning our Phantom alongside us. Ben Hart, the man, the myth, the legend. The myth, the legend. There we go. Let's do it. One, two. Now this guy is pretty tough in New Game Plus. I hope in New Game Plus we don't have to fight these guys again. Maybe it's like just a one-time thing or something. Ow. Hey, what are you looking at? Who are you looking at? Look at me? One, two. One, two. Two, three. Okay, wait a minute. 3, 4. Oh, big old boy there. Okay, now obviously he's going to start summoning a friend. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to take him out quickly. There you go. Whilst Ben Hart deals with this fella. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Should have enough health to keep him alive for a little while longer, and yes, he did. And ironically, quite a tough fight if you're not careful. Was that a steel ring? Ring of Steel Protection 2. And it was. That is quite nice. That is quite nice indeed. Okay, so where are we going from here then? So the Demon of Son fight now. Demon of Son. Definitely take a bit of time. Demon of Son next, which that's going to be a big area chunk down. Then them. Then you go to the dragon area, go to the giant lord. Boss fights. This might be a bit, yeah, this might not be able to get all done in one stream, sadly. We can try and get through at least this section though. That's fine though. We'll just commit to try and do the majority of this in between streams, and then obviously move on then. Shenanigans. Also, Shrine of Amana. That reminds me. Is there anything I need to get from Shrine of Amana? Nope. No, nothing. Shrine of Amana. I don't know. It kind of made me remind me like that, and that made me to do something, but it's a bit wrong. Just a tad bit wrong. There we go. Hog you. And then what we need is that I'm probably going to just upgrade my health for a little more. Perfect amount. Tower of Prip. And maybe what we'll do is I will try and get to the Demon of Son fight, I think. That'll probably be a good spot. It seems like it's going to be quite a tough section. There we go. Or quite a long section because of how much is involved from here to there. In fact, I'm kind of buzzed to start playing the Dark Souls 3. can help us start playing Dark Souls 3. I got a feeling it might be exactly what we need. I think after playing Dark Souls 1, 2, and Demon Souls, I think we do need some of that. Some of that sick gameplay. Like have more, I guess, streamlined gameplay. Oh, retort. Yep. I think we've been dealing with quite chunky gameplay for a little while now, so it'd be nice to kind of get back into some normality, some proper gameplay. So interesting. What? Just using arrows. I don't really care about that. Thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. Forward, move forward, move forward, move forward. Forward, move forward, move forward. Just got to get that bonfire. There you go. One, two, three. Is there anything specific we're doing here? Or is he just going ahead and just trying to kill everyone along the way? He summons him to come along with him. Yeah, okay. Coolio. Essentially then, Legends, we're just dashing. We are essentially just dashing. These guys are very, very tough, and yeah. One, two. I don't know whether that was a thing. Then you get up to that over there. Ow, ow. Ha 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 ha. Open door. Take your time opening door. Oh, he's got the same weapons I do. The same weapon as I do. My only weakness. Target me for a second. There you. You can use your weapon. You can use my weapon a lot more better than me. Because yeah, this does kind of help us in a way. Okay, so we just need to try and get over to that side. Bonfire is. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Let's try and wait for him to come over. There we go. And then if we can primarily not try and fall off. Oh my god, I need you to be alive. I need you to be alive. Oh no, I just need to get through the fog. Damn it, man. Well, how did you die? Dude, that's so annoying. That's so frustrating. You must have just fell off or something. Damn it. This is why I've been slowly losing brain cells on this game. Around about this point I started really... I could try and take it slowly, but then obviously it's just like... We played through all this before. So I'm just trying to push as fast as I can. Whoa. Nothing. Hopefully this time though we wouldn't need so much shenanigans. Healed twice. I had to pop 3 S's to survive that. My god, there's so many things going after me. Open door. One thing though I've kind of realized is that I'm not necessarily a huge fan of like the animations, because they just take either so long, like they just have so many easy hits on you. Like you have to make sure this whole area is completely clear. But I guess it could be considered part of the gameplay, but I'm like, come on. Now I guess in this case then, what I want to do, I want to save and quit. Don't have to go through all that again. Let's go through all that again. PS4 games, copy to USB drive. This, please and thank you. We will get there. We will get there, and it shall be great. And it shall be great. Getting blinded though. Getting fully blinded. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 36 hours though. I think I would hope that we would be able to get past the 40-hour mark on this character and be able to plat the game by that point. I'm not entirely sure how it's gonna go. But I think what we'll do though is I will open up this door. Now, please, Lone Hunter, can you not, like, fall off the edge? Three, 4. Now, don't be weird. No, 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 no. What you looking at? What you trying to aim at? No, stop that. We are going this way. We are going this way, Lone Hunter. Where's my friend? Where is he? Over there? Cool, that's good for him, good for him. Good for him, yeah, I'm really happy for him. I'm really, really happy for him. Heal like 3 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hey, Lone Hunter, you, my friend, can take those guys on for us. You go ahead and just do this. And then we're free! That's exactly the reason why, though. And he's been vanquished. There you go. And now what we do is take on Felicia the Brave, or take her on so that we can do the shenanigans. Do other shenanigans. One, 2. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, don't tell me it broke. Good for you. I'm gonna need something to help me out, so I'll have to make do with a life-threatening tree. Life-threatening tree. Okay, now let's go. Let's go. No need to bother about the things out in the middle. Straight back here. Played by Peculiar. Angular. Go. And then this man. Oh, I don't know who. Big little froggy. Big old froggy. Can't tell though what you want to do though when he's aiming at somebody else. Whoa. Yeah, when he's aiming at somebody else though, it's a bit tricky. Yeah, to be fair, I kind of need them to be out of the way because you can only hit them from one area. And I can kind of bait their attacks in a way if I'm lucky enough, but because yeah, they're very predictable in the sense that whoa, well maybe not that way. Oh, drop in that trunk. But basically, he'll open up his mouth and then he'll do a series of attacks, but then there'll be like a delay before he then goes ahead and closes up his mouth. 2, 3, 4. Because he'll do an attack, then immediately goes back into his mouth. Oh, bloody hell. Heal. This is like the ideal attack that we need. 2, 3, 4. That's quite a long one. 3. Interesting, I've never seen you do attack with your arm before. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, one more hit. Let's shoot one more hit. There you go. Demon of Son boss fight complete. There we go. And then we'll need to go then to the next fella. Yeah, which what we'll do is we'll just try and set ourselves up, I think, legends. And we'll try and set ourselves up, thinking. No, thank you. Nope, no thank you. Hog you. And then, due time, we've got gaming. In due time, we've got gaming. We'll get ourselves this. We'll go ahead and upgrade, chill out, and then we can do some shenanigans then. And then we'll I think what I'll do then, legends, is that in between streams, I'll focus on catching ourselves back up a bit more. Like I said, it's just gonna be the grind now. Grind to get the Dark Souls games out of the way. I'm thinking, but we've got still lots of good games to get through. But I think we've definitely been going through a bit of a I guess challenge when it comes to the first 3 games, which is Demon Souls, Dark Souls 1, and Dark Souls 2. Ow. we should be seeing ourselves now kind of like move toward hopefully some better experiences. Let's go. What's your choice? What does he do? Did he do anything specifically, or goes for yes this time? Sick. Check. Light on fire, please. Then we need to go ahead and we need to go ahead and repair our thing. Actually, to be fair, I never actually unlocked that door though. You got it. You get to work? Don't get to work just yet. Don't get to work just yet, then. Respect it. Respect the hustle. Okay. Then let's go ahead then. Recharge. Then he's gonna be in there ready to go. At which point we can say hi. Repair. Rain. Reinforce. This. Sick. And then we can pog that out, pog that out, pog that out. And then pog this one. Might as well go ahead and upgrade all our gear as well, and then we're just properly ready. And then what we can do is, thankfully, put on our dragon ring again, because that's very useful. Okay, sick then. Legends, I think it's about time then. Beyond 1-7. 1-7 souls. Fair enough. I think that is definitely a time to be alive. What a time to be alive. Yeah. We'll leave it there then. And then tomorrow we can continue on as per usual. But no, though, let's go ahead though and see who the bloody hell is online. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and say. You know what? I'm thinking I got a good idea. We're gonna go ahead and say hi. Hi to the man with the legend. There you go. Well, talking about Dark Souls 2, we can go ahead and say hi to Snowden and Chris. He's playing some Dark Souls 2 as well. But no, though. Anyways, Legends, I just want to say thank you for today's stream. I really do appreciate it. It's been hella fun, as per usual. And oh, I cannot raid him at this time. Bruh, that's poo. Well, in that case then, that's okay. We'll go ahead and say hi to Adams. But no, though, Legends, I just want to say thank you for today's stream. I really do appreciate it. It's been hella fun, as per usual. We should be back on tomorrow if anything goes to plan, but you never know. Aliens could land. And yeah, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to ideally try to push now for the platinum in between streams. So hopefully by tomorrow you'll either see us do the plat, or we'll be on to Dark Souls 3, which that would be hopefully ideal. Because then we can just move on. And put these games behind me. Because Dark Souls 2 has been an experience. But nonetheless, let's go ahead and do this. Have a go on, Legends. Be safe. And I will see you all very, very soon. Yeet.